yourself and switch roles back to being a marketing consultant as opposed to a consumer, and you just listen to this story, how would you put this all together for the shampoo manufacturer? What advice would you have for them?
Well, for one, let's pretend for the moment that there were a whole bunch of people who answered similarly to the way I did.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is that you've got a bunch of disillusioned consumers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not believing any of the claims. You know, they try things and they want to believe. There's definitely a need to believe and a wish to believe. So you've got a captive audience. People want to believe that shampoo is going to do great stuff, but there's a lot of skepticism.
So you have to be very careful about having integrity in the claims that you make. Otherwise, you've lost their attention.
Right, you'll get trial, but you won't get repeat.
Okay.
I mean, so for example, like, you know, I got that brand, whatever it is, I have up in the shower, got me to try it, but there's no way I'm going to buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and it even looked thick and rich, and the way it glopped out of the bottle was different. So it had high promise, but didn't deliver.
Got it.
You know, it would say that we would have to figure out a way of convincing women that this truly is innovative, and the innovation translates to problem solving.
They would have to make a shampoo that really is innovative
right.
in order to convince people that it's
right.
innovative.
Not just say it's innovative, but actually do something and have a reason to believe.
We need to have a lot of proof points in terms of testimonials and scientific studies and
right.
Maybe a very credible celebrity.
Before and after.
Yeah, a good spokesperson that everybody really believes. And
well, I don't know. That's something that we could test. There's all kinds of ways of proving.
Oh, you're saying before and after pictures.
Right.
I see.
Before and after, you know, often work, but which is kind of a testimonial.
Cool. Now, I'm kind of a novice at administering this. I was just watching how you did it before. Is there any way that you would have corrected how I presented it to you?
You did a great job.
Did I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
What did you learn from it? What did you notice? You know, I know you're a different kind of marketer, but what did you notice?
I stammered over the questions just a little bit the first time, just the exact phrasings of the questions. I probably should have had the instruction cards in front of me.
Right.
And then I would have just read the questions straight from there. But otherwise, I saw you open up 1, 2, 3, even though it was first or second time that I'd ever done this exercise with anybody.
Right.
So I felt very satisfied with it.
And what did you notice in terms of any kind of marketing aspects?
Oh, for shampoo? Well, let me think for a second.
I mean, it seemed like the end benefit to the user was empowerment.
But it was empowerment towards a very creative, feminine, artistic end.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't empowerment towards feeling like a conqueror, or if you look at some of the benefits that we came up with when we did the kitty cat exercise, which makes sense because you're a woman answering the question. You're putting me on the spot a little bit. I can't come up with anything more brilliant than
there
that.
There was a creative aspect to it, and women are about, you know, women create things. That's what women do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's kind of cute that you had such a masculine response, even though it was to a kitty cat.
Right.
But you were using it in a very masculine kind of way, and mine was a very feminine. You know, we were very stereotypical.
Right.
Not all people would be that way, but we happen to be right here.
Right.
So I hope that is a jump start for people for using the cards. And of course, you know, you can call me and ask me questions at any time, or send me an email. There's going to be a lot more to follow. We're going to have a newsletter where we're going to be sharing tips and other kinds of exercises. We're also going to be having a kind of club for people to get together and talk about exercises that they create and share some ideas about the different Iconocards and what they've noticed they represent, and we'll share them within the club. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So your most current contact information will always be on Iconicards.com?
Iconicards.com, absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Glenn.